Coach Garland.
Yeah, man.
Is that your first U.S. national team member in freestyle?
Yeah, so a lot of firsts coming from JALO. So he was our first world medalist. This past fall, he was a world bronze medalist. Jack Mueller made the world team, but took fifth. He actually was our first medalist and now our first ever senior national team member. Yeah,
that's pretty impressive.
Staff members do stuff like that, but that's our first.
Paulson's, right? Yeah.
And Gavin, when he was on staff, was on the national team. But yes, that's our first Virginia wrestling.
Actual Cavalier, U.S. national team member.
And God willing, the first of many, right? I was just telling Trent, I go, man, is anyone going to start giving the Cavalier Wrestling Club and Trent and Travis and our freestyle program credit now? Because if I have a dime for every recruit that asks us about, do you guys have a freestyle program? How's your RTC? Yeah, our RTC is really good, and our freestyle program is really good. I mean, we've had, it's not just them. I mean, with Jack and Jay, we've had, Vic Marcelli was in the finals of the junior. He wrestled Hidley in the junior world team trials finals. Keating's taking bronze medal, Louis Hayes, Jake Keating, Justin McCoy. I mean, we've had tons of guys do it. So Quinn Miller was in the finals a couple years ago in the junior world team trials, a few years back now. So we're consistently winning, but this is the first one to break through.
Jay talked about, just up in the press conference, about how he couldn't believe how many forfeits there were, how many people who didn't show up in New York City to wrestle. And I don't think he was faulting any of the people. But for him, he was saying, this was easy for me to get up for. If there was anybody who could have laid over, just not gotten up after Detroit and quit, the person who got screwed the worst, in my opinion, was Jay Allo. Jay comes here, takes a true third, right? And doesn't lay down, doesn't pout, talk about how I got screwed against Max Dean or whatever, right? He it was never mentioned in the interview. I brought it up, actually.
Thank you
knew I had to.
Appreciate that.
But he was, it was like, hey, I can't look, I got to look ahead, I can't look behind. What do you think that says about Jay?
Oh, it's huge, and we need all our guys to see that. I mean, he's been a phenomenal leader for a lot of years, 3 years now, really, when he's emerged. But it's an attitude thing, right? It's look, he took that loss better than I did. And I'm a grown man, so
we did an interview. I know you were fired up.
I need to learn from him, and so huge. Because look, we talk about having an attitude of gratitude. We talk about not living in the past because it steals your joy in the present. We talk about not even going too far forward because then you lose the time in the moment. I think what he was doing, at least what I've seen from him recently, is he's completely in the moment day by day. So whatever he's doing that day, he's going to get the best out of it that day. He's going to be the best day JALO for that set, that moment, that practice, that sauna, that whatever he's doing, that technique session, that film session. And so I think that's what's helped him not lose his mind. I mean, it's the best attitude, right? Or, hey, I'm going to wake up today, do the best I can, then tomorrow we'll worry about that outcome when it gets there.
Coach, it's always a pleasure talking to you, man.
Thanks.
First, another program first for the Cavaliers of the University of Virginia. I love it. Do you got anything else for me?
I miss your musk.
Hey, I got one last thing for you.
Nice!
Oh, that's your guy. That's your guy.
That's your guy. Beat it. Guy Seiko, Gus Seiko, the greatest company in the world. When they finally can me at Virginia, this is where I'm going to work right here. That's how much I believe in.
Coach, thanks for the time. Good luck to you guys.
Yeah, man.